Hey, this is Jay Jones, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio.
It's 9 to 5, but it's a great day to be alive. Different days, same old hustle. I'm busting my ass, I'm busting my knuckles. Old boss man, such a jerk, always telling me to get back to work. Been 2 years since my last raise, but it's Friday, I just got paid. Been watching this clock all damn day. When 5 o'clock comes, I'll be on my way. When the weekend comes, we're riding, and you know there's no denying. Fired up live, hold your head proud, living life, running full throttle. There ain't no better feeling, 'cause riding is my healing. I've got the chrome side up, rubber side down, living life, running full throttle. When you're on your steel horse, it's you and the road. No limit how far you go. Got no cares, got the wind in my face. There's no rules in this rat race. Got all of my boys, got my wolf pack. I never gotta work 'cause they got my back. Open road with no wind inside. We ride all day and party all night. Riding these streets all damn day. Forever two wheels, that's what I say. When the weekend comes, we're riding, and you know there's no denying. Fired up live, hold your head proud, living life, running full throttle. There ain't no better feeling, 'cause riding is my healing. I've got the chrome side up, rubber side down,
demons come to brush me over like that burn society just right. God and angels rescue me.
I got both hands on the wheel. Ain't no plans, just to get gone feel. I got a full tank in my heart. Now it's up to you and this old truck to start. Freedom's calling on the wind. Ooh, baby, just climb on in. Leaving the day, no more stalling. Let the radio play, roll the windows down all the way. Freedom's calling. Freedom's calling. I'll drive all night, dream away, leave our worries in yesterday. With a little luck you might see, the sun comes up and we are standing on the beach. Freedom's calling on the wind. Ooh, baby, just climb on in. Leaving the day, no more stalling. Let the radio play, roll the windows down all the way. Freedom's calling. Freedom's calling. Gonna take the highway and make it our way. Sand on our toes and it's a hot day. Freedom's calling on the wind. Ooh, baby, just climb on in. Leaving the day, no more stalling.
Let the radio play, roll the windows down all the way.
Freedom's calling. Freedom's calling. I got both hands on the wheel. Ain't no plans, just to get gone feel.
Good evening, Reverend.
Good evening, Jeff. How you doing tonight, man? It's
Fantastic
great
to see you.
It's awesome to see you. It's been a heck of a week, brother.
Oh,
Uh-oh, he's got a song. Stop that. That's the next song. We gotta wait. Don't give it away.
yeah. We almost did, Rob.
Come on, man.
We
Hey,
almost did, Reverend Rob.
Hey, our special guest tonight in the interviews is in the live chat. Ozark Gypsy, Scott. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so glad that you guys are here, that you are here tonight. So thank you so much. We're looking forward to the interview with you. I can't wait to get to talk to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. So, welcome all of you. Welcome to the Outlaw Radio Show. We are unfiltered, untamed,
Absolutely.
and coming at you live.
And you know what, Jeff? Tonight we are going to tear up the rule book. We're gonna dive headfirst into neon-soaked waters of the '90s pop culture nostalgia. It's gonna be a good, back when the whole gossip was lethal thing, man. It's gonna be
That's
good.
awesome. All right. But we aren't just looking back. We're stripping down the present. We're unpacking modern love,
Modern love.
just like the David Bowie song.
Modern love.
I love that song. We could have been Bowie's backup singers.
Oh my
man.
gosh, that's awesome. So what about modern love, man?
All right,
what
so
are we doing?
what we're doing is we're decoding your hidden kinks, okay? Shining a flashlight or a fleshlight,
A fleshlight.
on your
Okay.
wildest
Oh my
late
goodness.
night
Oh, my
fantasies. So we're closing the bedroom door and opening our minds.
Holy crap. And you know what? Because moderation is just for amateurs, okay? We are going to serve it all up with a massive side of pure, unadulterated gluttony. We're talking food, we're talking lust, we're talking luxury, we're talking social media. We want it all, and we want it now on the altar in the dirt with the Reverend.
Very cool. All right, plus we're traveling deep into the dark woods of the Ozarks mystery with the Ozark Gypsy. He's on with us at 8 p.m. We're going to talk a little paranormal because it's the Ozarks, baby. And then we're going to talk music.
Which is awesome because he is in the live comments, so you can interact with him right now during the show before we get to his interview, and then you can probably interact with him afterwards. So, Scott, thank you so much for joining us. But hey, I want you to do this. I want you to get ready. I want you to strap in because this is going to be a wild ride.
All right. You ready, Reverend?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Here we go. Now, Reverend, I have to hold this up here because my trivia questions are on here, and I don't want you to see them.
Well,
I have the answers because I couldn't remember.
I have my trivia questions right here, but I don't want you to see
Smarter.
them.
I had my phone up so I could see the comments.
Are you heard?
Yeah.
Are these hard?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not too bad.
Okay, mine aren't too bad either.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, they're pretty easy. But
right.
hey, join in as we're going to do these 90 trivia questions. What do you got for me, brother? Anything?
All right. So before we do that, I just want to introduce the bands playing tonight.
Oh, you
You heard
do that.
Jay Jones, 7 Days a Minute, and then you heard Juke Johnson. You heard a teeny bit of Dalton Jones, which I'll have for you very soon. Drayden Gordon, a new song by Lance Whalen,
Oh, wow.
big artist.
New
song.
New song.
Corey Dodson.
Oh.
I got a new song from Ozark Gypsy himself.
You mean I haven't heard this?
No, we both haven't heard it. I've only heard the first 30 seconds of it.
That's crazy. I can't wait to hear it. I like his stuff.
Then I got one of your tunes,
Oh, okay.
a little less
Well,
broken.
thank you. Little less broken. Well, that's what we all need to be.
Then I have the Rising Fall with their new song Countess.
Oh, man, dude. I
Have to
heard
play
that.
it.
Oh, my gosh. What a great tune that is.
Yeah, I love the lyrics.
You know, I don't know if Rising Falls with us. I haven't been able to check in, but I don't know. You know, KK and the group, man, that new song just kicks about the Bathory lady,
Yeah, Elizabeth Bathory.
Elizabeth Bathory. I mean, great song. So
Song's
that'll be
about
fun.
bathing in virgin blood.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
I told Robin last night I haven't heard the word virgin in a long time.
Well, you know that is true.
Right.
Other than in conjunction with cocktails every once in a while. And you know what, Jeff? Let's just get going. I mean, that's
All right, cool. All right, so also, if that wasn't enough, I have The Unsatisfied, which is a live version of new song. And then I'm going to play Fast Rich.
Oh, is this the one that they played at Yellow Jacket?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was
I
watched.
think. I'm
I
not
watched some of the
100%
videos
sure.
from Yellow Jacket, and I know Lisa. I saw Lisa was in the comments. I'm not sure if Eric's here yet, but I did see Lisa Bella. So hi, Lisa Bella. We love you, love and blood, baby.
Would you like to go through the list of everybody who's here?
Well, we can. I like absolutely. You know what? Yes, because you know we have some. Oh crap! What heck?
And then we'll do our 90s pop culture
That
trivia.
works because, you know, then I can go, we'll go through that because we actually have some people in here tonight. And what's really cool is we have some people that haven't joined us in a while that are back tonight. So that's amazing. So, of course.
Before you do that, I just want to say really quick, thank you for the chocolate crown
You're welcome.
with the coffee. It's delicious.
And tonight I am drinking. So Jeff is drinking chocolate crown and coffee, and I am drinking Crown Blackberry and coffee.
And cheers to you.
So cheers to you. So it is very delicious. Crown, if you're listening, we're waiting. We're waiting. My supply is getting really low. He just finished off the chocolate. I finished off the blackberry. So if you're listening, we're waiting.
It's Hair the dog from last night's show with Rock and Robin.
What kind of drinks were you guys serving up last night?
She brought Fireball Apple.
Wow, Fireball. I don't think I've had Fireball Apple, and I don't really care for it. I like Jack Apple. I like Jack Fire.
It was tasty. I think we did 4 shots in the first hour.
Okay.
It was a good time.
And she
Thank
took
you,
it with her?
Robin.
Robin, you took it with you? What the hell?
No, we finished them all.
Oh, you finished. Oh, man.
Never mind. I'm done talking.
All
I
right.
had a good time. Thank you. Metal Show rocked last night. Great bands.
Well, I got to tell you,
Topics.
Look who's joining us, Jeff. Look at this. This is amazing. I'm sure we have a lot of comments already, but of course I'm in the chat. And of course, Scott, Ozark Gypsy, is in the chat, so that's awesome. His stage name is Ozark Gypsy, so refer to him as Mr. Gypsy, okay? We got Gibby.
Gibby.
You know Gibby's in there.
I'll give you one of these, Gibby.
And Gibby is going to love the segment on modern kinks and fantasies and fetishes. But Gibby, you got to give other people a chance to talk about stuff. You know, don't make it all about yourself.
And also, let me say this. I would really love audience interaction today in the comments, because when we do kinks and loves, I want to hear what your kinks are and what your fantasies are. And if you're bold enough to say it, besides you, Gibby.
Yeah.
Gibby Gibby's not going to be the first one.
He's like the kid.
We already know you have lots of experiences,
He's
bro.
like the kid in the classroom that, ooh, 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 ooh. He's like a Horseshack. Mr. Cotta, Mr. Cotta, Mr. Cotta.
Oh, boy. He's like, now they're going to call Horseshack. Hey, Horseshack.
Horseshack Gibby? Gibby Horseshack. No, I don't know. I like Lisa.
There's not a good rhyme to it.
Lisa Bella Barrett.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
So, hey, Love
baby.
and Blood. My little brother, CJ, Christopher Johnson's here. Thanks for tuning in, little brother. Janine Springs, we out.
Janine Springs.
You know what? Janine Springs always tunes in, so we definitely need to give her a good sound effect. You know what?
All right, here's one for you.
She deserves a...
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Janine Spring, this is for you.
Can somebody give me a...
Oh, yeah.
So that's for Janine.
Janine.
We got Mrs. Stibbs in the comments.
Stibbs.
So...
Very well done.
That was definitely for Mrs. Stibbs. And then, of course, we got the Ozark Gypsy. So that's who I see in the comments right now as it stands. But it's so good to have everybody in there chatting and talking. We have at least 5 or 6 more people that are watching at the immediate moment that are not making any comments, but they need to be.
I wonder if the harlot is out there.
Where is the harlot? The harlot is missing tonight.
I believe Matt Gook is missing. I think he's working.
Matt's missing. The Rockin' Robin is missing.
Rockin' Robin, where are you?
Yeah, we don't know where Rockin' Robin is.
Goodbye, my love.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Where's Nikki, baby?
Nikki, darling, Nixie's not here. What the? I might have to send her a quick message and see where she's at, because she might be busy.
Drinks all around. Yes.
In
Drinks
fact,
are all around.
She might be like busy, Jeff.
Yeah, that could be true. I don't mind it. Okay.
She might be busy.
Let's move on.
All right, should we move on?
All right, you ready for 90s trivia?
Are you ready
Hey,
for
I got
90s trivia?
I got a great picture.
Do you have a great picture to put up?
Yeah, they'll see it after the segment, but that's what I have for you. See it?
I like it.
That's sexy.
I like it.
All right.
How many, there's another thing we can comment about. How many of you have been on Facebook or are on Facebook and have seen a bunch of our new pictures, an updated show?
Yeah, I'm going to show some of them tonight because they're excellent.
I think
Very
we should
cool.
show all of them. I think they came out pretty good.
I think I have 3 or 4 for tonight. I think I have 3 to show.
Hopefully you're doing the one with the whole crew.
I'm not sure. I don't think I have that one. Sorry.
Well, we might find it and we'll get it.
Yeah, maybe later. When we're playing music, we'll look it up and see. All right, you ready for 90s pop trivia?
Let's get to 90s
culture
pop trivia. Pop culture trivia, baby.
All right, so
let's go.
Test your knowledge of the decade of grunge, boy bands, and iconic sitcoms with this 90s pop culture quiz.
I just got to tell you, I'm probably going to fail miserably.
Yeah, this was not easy.
You know what?
I think maybe I slept through the 90s. I don't know what happened.
We've been, we have the ding, 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 but we have been doing so much trivia, and I think we should continue, coming up with different subjects. We need to have a buzzer.
I
like
agree.
the X buzzer when we get it wrong.
I also think a sound effect of the Jeopardy theme show would be good.
That would be good, yeah.
That would be good, too. I don't know if we'd get hit with a copyright. I don't see why.
I don't
see
know
why you would, man.
Well, Alex.
All right. You want me to go first, or would you like to go first, Reverend?
I think you should go first, but well, Alex, I'd like to take 90s trivia for 500.
Okay, here we go. Spin that wheel. Okay. All right.
It's a different show.
I know it is. What iconic haircut was inspired by a must-see TV sitcom character?
That narrows it down.
Let me do it again. What iconic haircut was inspired by a must-see TV sitcom character?
It's got to be the mullet, Jeff.
No.
No?
You're starting off great.
Wait. It's not the fade from Fresh Prince.
No, not that one either.
Or
That's
the-
a good
What
guess,
about the
though.
Kid and Play?
No, not
really
that one
tall?
either. That's your,
No?
no.
Those are all iconic, Jeff.
That was the Rachel from Jennifer Aniston on Friends.
Oh, the Rachel cut. The Rachel cut. You know what? Here's the thing. Friends was so iconic during the 90s.
Yeah.
I have a question, too, and that's my first question.
That's crazy. that
So-
we both did that. Okay.
You know, I like, no, you know what? I'm going to skip that one. No, okay. In the TV sitcom Friends, it made the famous phrase, "How you doing?" famous. What character did that?
Joey,
I
watched Friends.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I know all their names. Chandler, Sophie.
Were you a huge Friends fan?
No, I think I had dated a girl that watched it. So, of course you're at the house and you hear it. Just like my mom she loved Jeopardy. So I would sit there and try to guess words with her. And there'd be actual times that we'd be rocking and getting them all.
Jeopardy, sometimes I'm good at Jeopardy, sometimes I'm bad. But I guess if you really frame it, I'm always bad at Jeopardy because I always forget to phrase my answer as a question.
Yeah. What is pyromania, right?
Right.
Pyromania. You just yell it out because you're so excited. All right, here we go. Which 1997 film became the first movie to gross over 1 billion worldwide? Want a hint? I'll give you a big hint.
Say that again.
Which 1997 film became the first movie to gross over 1 billion worldwide?
Oh, man. Titanic?
Yeah, good job.
Was it?
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio? Wow, dude, like we were right on the way. Like,
Good job.
all right, well, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Like,
Wait.
what handheld virtual pet had kids panicking if they forgot to feed it?
Was it the Furby?
No, it wasn't the Furby. It was a virtual pet, and you had to feed this pet, otherwise it would die.
Tamagotchi.
That was it,
I
man.
know because the answer's right there.
Who said it?
Technol Lotus.
I don't know who that is, but that's awesome. Good job.
Good job. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that before.
The Tamagotchi, it was like a little keychain thing, or I think you could do it as a watch too.
I was busy working in the Army, man. I had stuff going on. I didn't have time for TV sitcoms and stuff and such. All right. What classic Jane Austen novel was the 1995 teen comedy Clueless loosely based on? What classic Jane Austen novel was the 1995 teen comedy Clueless, which was a great movie, loosely based on? That movie Clueless has Kids in America by Kim Wilde, done by that punk band. I can't remember what they're called.
Isn't that the one with Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah. For the kids in America.
We're the kids in America. Whoa.
We're the kids. We're the kids. We're the kids in America.
That was a good show. That was a good song. I love the movie just because I drooled over Alicia Silverstone, and I was like an old man, but I know she was actually older than the character she played, and she was legal.
Were you hot for her because of that movie, American Beauty?
No, I was
Wasn't
hot for
she in that?
I think the first movie I saw was the one, what was not Clueless, but the other one she did, where she, like,
No, I don't remember.
was it called The Crush or something? Where she was hot for the guy that lived in, like, the house above the apartment above the garage or something.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
I think it was
about,
called
but-
The Crush, man. She was pretty hot.
Yeah, she was hot.
I don't have my live comments up right now because I got my trivia up. Okay, what show on MTV had a countdown show hosted by Carson Daly, and it became a must-watch TV for fans?
Yeah, I know this. And I used to watch Carson Daly.
It was on MTV,
Yeah.
And it really did. It became a must-watch. You know, I'll give you a hint. People used to call in. Yeah, you don't know.
Can't think of the name of it. What is it?
It was TRL, Total Request
Total
Live.
Request
Do you
Live.
remember that?
I kinda. I don't
Total
think I ever
Request
watched. I know who Carson Daly was. I was more watching Headbangers Ball.
Okay.
You know,
I loved Headbangers Ball. That's where I discovered King's X.
not bad band.
I was really disgusted that you and Robin did not have King's X in your list last night. You know,
And I also know that we didn't really go. We just looked at each other like, yeah, right.
and I'm also telling you, you know, if I can come up with the tickets, I have a line on maybe free tickets for next Saturday night when they're playing at the Winchester.
I would like to go because I've honestly never seen King X
Well, you're
perform. I know only one or two songs, maybe one.
They're phenomenal.
That's what I hear.
It's love that keeps us all together. No?
No.
How about the Dog Man? That you know the Dog Man.
Yeah, I may have heard that.
That one's a good one. But anyways,
All right.
do you have another question?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is very easy. I think you'll get this.
I see the paranormal chef has arrived.
Hello.
Yeah. Tip of the hat to you.
Top of the hat to ya.
Tip of the hat to you, paranormal chef. It's great to see you.
Yeah, headbangers. Yes, Gibby. Okay. What fictional New York coffee shop served as the main hangout spot in Friends?
Man, are all your questions about Friends? See, I didn't really watch it, but it was a coffee. Wasn't it like Spud Nuts or some crap?
Spud Nuts. She got me off at Spud Nuts. Never mind.
No. I think I had to. It was the glaze.
The Glaze.
The glaze. Oh,
Sounds like the title of a dirty movie.
the whip.
The Whipping Post. It was Central Park.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Central Perk.
Central Perk. I do
Yeah,
remember that.
Central Perk. Janine Spring, good job.
Central Perk.
Good job, Janine. Good job. All right. I got like four more. What famous line does Cole Sear whisper in the 1999 psychological thriller, The Sixth Sense? What does Cole Sear whisper in the psychological thriller, The Sixth Sense?
This is a great
It's a
question.
famous line from that movie. Everybody knows it.
I know it. I see dead people.
Great job.
I see them every day.
Yeah. I try not to.
How about which all-girl group told everyone what they really, really want?
What you really, really want, the
What you
Spice
want,
Girls.
What you really, really want.
The Spice Girls, right?
Absolutely, the Spice Girls.
Those chicks, there's some hot ones.
You know, as a bonus, can you name all the Spice Girls?
Salty Spice,
No, there wasn't Salty Spice.
Sexy Spice,
There wasn't sexy. But that was close. That was Posh.
Posh.
Posh Spice.
No, I don't know any of their names. I didn't care.
There was Scary Spice, right?
Was there really a Scary Spice?
Scary Spice she was the black lady. Scary Spice or mixed lady, I don't know. Scary Spice, Posh Spice, Sporty Spice. Who was the Barbie doll one? Was that
I don't know. any
and
of their
who's the
names.
blonde one? And then Ginger Spice was
Ginger
the red, but I don't
Spice.
remember what the blonde one
Oh
was.
yeah, Ginger Spice. The redhead was hot.
Oh, she was hot.
You don't
So
see
you know
a
what?
lot of hot redheads.
Sporty Spice was really hot too.
Yeah, Sporty Spice was hot.
I just don't know if she batted for our team
That's an interesting locker room.
or if she caught for our team. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Now I'm curious.
All right, you know, I got another one. What plush craze animal with heart-shaped tags had everybody hoping they'd be worth a fortune someday?
Say it again.
What toy craze had kids collecting tiny plush animals with heart-shaped tags hoping they would be worth a fortune someday? I bet somebody in the comments is going to jump right up.
It's not the Furby.
No, it's
When
not.
was the Furby?
Why are you so intent on the Furby?
Furby. Yeah, that's everything that comes to mind.
Dude,
Furby.
My one daughter, she had a Furby, and it'd be in the middle of the night, you're, feed me, feed me. It was creepy as hell, man.
I think all dolls that talk are creepy.
It was
Remember
so
the Chucky
creepy.
doll? I want to play. Won't you?
No.
Beanie Babies.
It was the Beanie Babies. Who got that?
Lisabella.
Lisa Bella. I knew
Good
she.
job. Beanie Babies. I don't remember the beanies. I do remember the Weeble Wobbles.
The Weeble Wobbles. I've got like 4 more, but I'm only gonna go with 1 more
Okay. I got here.
because
you
it
ready
is
for mine?
7:35. We're running long.
Okay. I got. Let's see. I'll pick a good one. This one will be hard.
This one will be fun.
Which Spanish music duo was responsible for the global 1995 dance craze Macarena? Macarena. Macarena.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe we just did the Macarena on live.
It was
live.
great. Macarena is a lot cooler than the electric slide. I want to
I'm-
say it.
I am so sure that this is wasn't this like Los
Yeah, good job.
not Los Lonely Boys, Los Del Rios.
Del Rios.
Los Del Rios.
Yeah, there's Rockin' Robin.
All right, Rockin' Robin in the house. Welcome, Robin. Robin, you looked really, really amazing on the show last night.
Oh, boy.
You looked amazing. You looked like your beautiful heavy metal librarian thing going on last night. Very sexy. I'm sorry I didn't participate in the comments more to be the irreverent reverend while I was there because I had other things going on. However, also I want to comment, I did not wear the collar night because it is like humidititties down here tonight.
Yeah, it's extremely humid. I do have the fan, and I do have a humidifier sucking the water out of the air, but it is steamy in here.
So-
Uncomfortable.
I mean, Jeff, my nuggets are floating.
My balls are sticking to my leg, Reverend.
My nuggets. my nuggets. Are floating. But I did wear the one appropriate, 1-2 shirt. You
Yeah,
guys
very
can fill it
nice.
in. So 1-2. 1-2, all of you.
Hey, and I got the bong shirt going.
You do, and yeah, just rocking the bong shirt.
The bong shirt.
You know,
Haven't worn this since last year.
The next really hot day that I don't wear my collar, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear my Have You Seen My Wiener shirt.
Nice. And I told you the story about how my mom threw away my I Love to Eat Pussy shirt.
Yeah, I did.
She was disgusted by it.
Well, it's if you want to defurball the cats and
I'm a vegan.
I mean, oh shit! Wait, too bad we don't have that. How bad we don't have that sound effect?
Yeah.
They're eating our cats and dogs.
That's a great one. We need to have that one.
Can somebody give me a oh yeah?
All right, one
They're
more.
eating the cats and the dogs.
I got
You
one
want one more? Okay, then we're gonna
I
play some
got
tunes.
one more, and this one's like super easy.
Okay. Furby.
It's not Furby. I think those might have been 2000s.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, this one's really easy. What phrase did people say after answering the phone because of a popular adult beverage?
Oh, man. That's not easy.
Dude, this is so easy.
I don't remember that one at all.
This is
The 90s were a blur.
well
Recreational
from about
adult
85
beverages and
from about 85
women?
to like 96, 97. I don't remember. I mean, it was fun. I have a lot of stories, but
I remember Where's the Beef?
remember
Remember that?
no, a 80s or 90s adult beverage.
Beverage.
It was a 90s commercial.
Wow. Reverend, enlighten me.
What's up?
Oh my God, I do remember. I do remember that now. What's up?
It was Budweiser beer was the adult beverage.
That's freaking hilarious.
I had to make it a little harder. I just had to say adult beverage instead of Budweiser because of the fact that, otherwise that'd be way too easy. So,
All right, now I'm going to give you a hard one.
oh, thanks. Wow, crap.
In what year was the World Wide Web first introduced to the public for free?
Was that when Al Gore invented the internet?
Al Gore, what a What a putz that guy was.
Well, I mean, he said
Total
he
putz.
did say he invented the internet.
Al Gore.
So I'm going to say like this is a trick question because it was like 88 or 89.
Al Gore had the best hair.
He had the best hair.
He reminded me of Alfalfa when his mom used to just paste his hair down. Oh, Waldo.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
No, 1991
1991.
is when we first got public World Wide Web for free.
Dude, I remember
Cool, right?
like since this is a little tease for our next segment, but you know what? No, I'm going to save it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to save it. Let's get to some music,
Right.
man. Are you
Yeah.
ready?
I am so ready.
Dude, we got a bunch of people in the chat. I see Rockin' Robin's here. You know,
I'm so ready.
The Paranormal Chef here.
All right. I like that little ambiance.
We're playing what I think we're playing, right?
Yeah, you know we're playing it.
Hey, Dalton, if you're listening, brother, we're playing you.
All right, so this is Dalton Jones right here in the South, followed by Drayden Gordon, Stop the World and Let Me Off. And then we're going to do a brand new song about Lance Whalen. We're going to do 3 in a row. We're going to get set up for Ozark Gypsy, and we'll be right back.
Dalton, thank you, man.
See you on the flip
Bless me
side.
with your music, bro.
I'll be back.
Southern outlaw, born and raised. Wanna take it back to the good old days. I miss the way things used to be. People look you in your eyes when they're talking. Shake your hand before they start walking. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it needs to change. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't start running. Only thing you're giving in life is your name. Better make sure you don't bring in shame. Some few things in this life that you can live without. That's the way we do things. Right here in the South. Do a hard day's work for a hard day's pay. Take a little and you put it in the plate. Treat a woman right, make sure the bills are paid. When things get tough, the tough get going. The good things in life are all worth knowing. Everyone down here was brought up this way. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't start running. Only thing you're giving in life is your name. Better make sure you don't bring in shame. Some few things in
Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going around and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, can't you see? You no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going around and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My world has tumbled to the ground. The one I love has let me down. Can't stop this burning deep inside. I know your love for me has died. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going around and around. I played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off.
I'll take my time falling behind. I caught your eyes and it led to our demise. And I'll walk away, scratching and screaming just to fade away. I always knew that you would leave me
Right, 3 songs in a row, right?
Holy crap. Dalton Jones,
Yeah, right here in the
Man.
South.
right here in the South. Oh my gosh. I mean, you already know I'm a fanboy of Dalton Jones.
Yeah, man, he's great though.
I know it's weird.
It's not. It's cool.
It's a little yag.
Yeah.
It's spelled backwards. That way I can get away with saying
He's
it.
alright.
It's a little yag. But I really do. I really enjoy his music. And bro, we have this guy coming in. I don't
Yep.
know him personally. I've never met him. But real quick, I just wanted to say, I've been trying to find his stuff on the internet. I found him on Facebook. So we're friends on Facebook. So that's awesome.
Cool.
And I went through a bunch of his reels and everything, dude. Man, dude, I really
Yeah,
like
good
his
stuff.
music. And then I even found him on Apple Music. Only one song. It's pretty recent. It's called Granddad's Garage or something. Really, really good song.
I think I saw some stuff posted last week for that. Yeah,
I mean, it's
it was
really,
cool. I do remember hearing it.
yeah, it's a really good song, dude.
Just hear so much stuff.
So I'm really looking forward to talking and chat with him. So, do you have anything else to say about Ozark? Or, Mr. Gypsy.
No,
before
we're
we
about to
him
bring in Ozark Gypsy right now. What I'd like to say is he comes from the deep, dark woods of the Ozarks. We're going to talk a little bit paranormal. We're going to talk about traditional music in the Ozarks, the type of instruments he uses on his songs. And I've interviewed him once before. He's a super cool cat. Please welcome to the show. And let me get this set up, make sure we got everything cool. Just for you, bro.
Oh, there we go. There we are.
There we go. Welcome to the show, Ozark Gypsy.
Hey guys, good to be back on here again. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. Good to see you, man.
Doing awesome. Nice to see you again, bro.
It's good to see you. Actually, get to see you this time. Last time, I think we did a phone interview.
Yeah, I think so. We used to do phone interviews in the very beginning.
I do remember that. And
And,
that's before I joined the team, man.
And we still have the ability to do it.
Hey, technology's come a long ways here on the outer net, man. Deep in the Ozarks.
Oh, yeah.
We have internet now.
That's cool. It was invented in 91, Rob.
Yeah.
I heard. That's back when we had that.
Yeah, the dial-up?
The dial-up. Like, I think I had a 14.4 baud modem or something like that it was called.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I was really excited when it went to 19.2.
All right, well, welcome to Outlaw Radio Show, Ozark Gypsy. I want to dive right into it if we can.
Sure.
Cool. All right. I want to talk about a little bit of the paranormal aspect of Ozarks because the Ozarks are filled with limestone, a lot of different minerals. They say that can create high frequencies. I want to know your experiences living there and how you feel about all that.
Well, there's definitely a frequency here, and it draws people or it's like a magnet. It either pushes people away or it draws them in. So there is a lot of high energy. They say that just the water, where the limestone formations are and stuff, the water kind of carries the sound. And so there's been a lot of churches that were built on these living waters back in the old days that aren't there anymore. But they used to sing the songs and they would go through through the hollers and things and stuff. So I kind of have experienced that just going out in the woods with my guitar. And I found 3 or 4 amphitheaters that are just out in the middle of nowhere that you don't need a guitar amp. You just play and it's incredible acoustics. And one day I want to record a couple of songs out there. It's kind of a hike and a bit of a way to get out there, but if I could find the right way to record out there,
Cool.
I'm not sure I can do that just yet, but I know I wouldn't need a lot to get the good sound. So I think I posted a picture of one of those. That's actually in my parents' backyard. And so that one's pretty cool. It's easy to get to.
Very cool. Hey, man, do you believe in cryptids
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, there's a lot of stories I hear, but I never see them, but they sometimes show up in my pictures. I have taken pictures and I'm like, what is in the picture? They kind of look like Bigfoot or a werewolf or something in the picture. And the last picture I took, just all these faces, kind of strange things like that I sometimes see, but I never have ran into Bigfoot. I've played music for him, I guess, a few times, and he's been in the pictures in the background, and people are like, "Hey, there's a Bigfoot in there." No, but I'm glad he didn't want to hurt me or anything.
Well, he must really enjoy your music.
Yeah. Maybe look at that.
At least somebody does, right?
Hey, man, I think there's a lot of people digging it, and there'll be a lot of people digging it after today for sure, if they haven't heard it already. I haven't had an opportunity to play all that much, but now that we have a new song, we're going to get it out there a lot. All right, here's another one for you. With that in mind, talking about cryptids and the strange mysteries that happen in the Ozarks, do you write music and use lyrics with that idea?
I think I have like Hard Times in Arkansas. I kind of wrote that. I was working for a guy who was paying me in vegetables and weed one time, and so it was like that was all that there was, and I think there was a lot of influence in kind of the poverty part of it. Kind of drew me in. Like there's a lot of poor communities that's just been abandoned, stripped down, and so. A lot of the folklore that comes out of the Ozarks, whether it's true or not, I don't really know. I don't really experience those kind of things. I just I hear about them a lot, but and I believe the energy's there. I mean, we got the crystal veins, we've got the limestones. I mean, there's definitely an energy here that that's like no other, and I do feel that when I play in Arkansas, I feel like it's almost like a superpower sometimes when I'm in the backwoods playing, rather than, stage fright or something you get sometimes out at some of these other places you're just not familiar with.
Yeah,
And
very
never
cool.
know what's gonna happen, So
All right, man. And here's another one for you then. I did research about the pyramids, right? And the pyramids have limestone, just like the limestone that's all throughout the Ozarks. And you talked about like you can feel the frequency. Have you ever thought about like doing different tunings? And have you ever thought about instead of doing the 440, what is it, Rob?
432.
432?
yeah, I tune in 432 because that's the natural tone, and so I always that's part of my music is you'll hear it. Some of the older stuff is probably 440, but all of my newer stuff is 432, and it's a different frequency, and it does have a different impact. It kind of creates more of a listener audience than just a party crowd. So I know that frequency, if you're running on that, you're able. And these days, man, I'd rather have a listening audience than a party crowd. So it's important when you're a songwriter. You want people to hear your song, and you're telling a story. You're not just putting some lyrics out there and with some punchlines. It's real important, and I think that tone, it definitely does something. It's tuning like the frequencies. I believe one day we're going to set the fault line off again someday. With the right frequency. So
I've done a lot of research myself on the frequencies, and when it wasn't until, gosh, not that, I mean, maybe 100 years ago that they changed and standardized the 440 and went to the people took people away from 432, and the research does show that it draws a different audience, and it causes the audience to feel differently about the music. So that's awesome that you're doing that. You definitely bring in a different crowd. I absolutely, I've only heard a few songs. I've heard some snippets of a lot of songs on your Facebook reels. Thanks for accepting my friend request there. Took me a while to find you, but I did my research, Scott. And so I got to hear a lot of clips, but I know she dropped a new song. I found it on Apple Music. It's something about Grandpa's garage or something. And man, it's a beautiful song, man. Very deep, beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about that song and your experience, not just your experience writing it, but how you found the words to say the things that you were saying?
Well, it was easy because the first two verses are just There's pictures I put there too. Those are just real memories. My
okay.
granddad was the one that taught me to play guitar. He played dobro, and he taught me. I was 6 years old when I got my first guitar, and it was at a yard sale. I saw the guitar there, and I was kind of aggravated and didn't know why Grandpa wouldn't buy it for me. Kind of mad about it, really. But he actually was made a deal to stick it back for my birthday was coming up, right? So I actually got that guitar on my birthday, but it made no sense why Grandpa would pass up a good deal like that. It's perfect size guitar and everything. So I ended up with that guitar that he bought for $5. It was a half size silver tone, and I spray painted it black and put an anarchy sign on it back when
Nice.
I was 90s. But man, that thing would be like worth $2,500 now because it had the cowboy on it and everything. So, I mean, but you know, that's kind of what happened to that guitar. One of my biggest regrets. But yeah, that song is real life. And then it was like 17 minutes long. So I actually had a friend, Ron Helm, come sit with me and try to shrink it down some. And we kind of did the third verse together. He co-wrote that with me to get it from a perspective of another grandpa. I didn't have any grandkids at that time. I do now, so I know. But I knew the song couldn't just be about my experience. I wanted everyone that has had that kind of an experience with their grandfather to actually feel that song and relate to it. So that was the important thing about that song. I've had
Did,
it ready for maybe 10 years. With most of my songs, like the one I'm releasing on the 10th, I wrote that 20 years ago. That's how the whole Gypsy name came about, was the other song that's about to release. But I didn't ever have the money, and we didn't have the tools that we have today. So I'm just kind of learning all of this stuff since we got the radio station going, and we got the other things to try to get all the independent artists in Arkansas and around here kind of fired up and make independent music the new mainstream. So there's a lot of talent everywhere, just from every genre of music. My gosh, from heavy metal to country to everything. There's just a lot of talent, and a lot of these people never get heard. And now we can do that. So I started my own True Gut label, and now that I own my own label, I can own my own music. Do all that thing, and I'm just now learning how to release all that stuff. So forgive me for being in the dark woods for so long, but that's all. It's all new to the people that are hearing it, right? It's new music to somebody that's never heard it. So
well, okay, I got a couple more questions for you. Do you still? I got it. I'm pulling this from your song, "Granddad's Garage." But do you still play Peach Picking Time in Georgia and the Wabash Cannonball?
I do occasionally, yeah. I sure do. Especially
Good.
when I'm playing dobro. Now I find myself on the dobro playing those songs. So yeah, and I've taught them to my kids and passed it on, and
Oh,
a lot of times I'll see some of the old timers around. That's the kind of music they like, and I'll just sit and pick with them. So I think it kind of blows their mind sometimes when they even know that I know a Jimmy Rogers song, but I grew up listening to Jimmy Rogers and playing it. So yeah.
that's awesome. What can you tell us about your new radio network?
Well, it's for everyone. It's just something that others. I just kind of inspired other people to do, and so my son and his wife and my daughter-in-law, they do the radio, and hopefully somebody will do a podcast and something out and get the True Gut music out there. And currently helping as many artists. The thing is, nobody ever really helped me out. So one thing I want to do along the way is make sure that I can be that to somebody else. I want to help people get their music heard. And after being in traditional radio for 10 years, I was an account executive. So I wrote commercial advertising and for 30-second or 1-minute ads, and went around to businesses. And one time wore a suit and tie and really, really believed in radio. And it just kept getting worse and worse with like Journal or Clear Channel all running the show. And everybody was the same. It didn't matter if it was rock, country, what genre it was. you're hearing the same feeds everywhere, just the same songs played over and over and over and over and over, and nobody's can just walk into a place and get a radio. You can't. They throw the things away most of the time. So I used to dig the CDs out of the trash that the program director would throw away just to hear them. And man, I was like, why aren't these guys on the radio? This is really good music. So I have an ear for good music too, and not only do I write, but I enjoy listening to other artists as well. So I don't mind sharing the stage. I don't care if I'm headlining or warming; it doesn't matter to me. I just enjoy. I don't like the big star thing, so we kind of focus more on songwriting with this thing, and then we do the big star mentality. If you want to do that, hey, go to Nashville, go wherever, take that route. But this is about people that really, enjoy music and have something to say, and the stories. Keeping the Ozarks is all about storytelling here. So keeping that tradition alive and telling stories is important. So that's kind of where that's at. And I'll let you know in the future if what comes of it. May grow to be big. We may stay small. I don't care. God knows. So we'll leave it up to Him to, make this thing spread how He wants it. He fits.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my radio show and everybody I have with me and stuff. It's kind of like a lot of it is based on faith and how I want to, go towards everything. And I like the name True Gut Radio. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that kind of came like once somebody asked me one time, "What kind of music do you play?" And I said, "True Gut." And I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want to be a genre because I'm bipolar when I get a guitar. If I got an electric, I'm going to shred. And then when I got, these old mountain instruments, it could be bluegrass, it could be folk. It could be anything. So I just said True Gut one day and it stuck. And then it started actually becoming a vision of mine for about 20 years. So it really, it's just grown. It's really amazing to see some things start to manifest finally. It's been a
Well,
long.
man, good luck to you with the radio show. I know it's a lot of hard work.
It's really important that when we have artists on, Gypsy, is that we find out where can people hear your music,
Exactly.
where can they get any merchandise if you have any, because we do like to push you guys. We are all about the unheard, the underdogs, the outlaws, the weirdos, the misfits, the black sheep. That's what we're all about. As a reverend, my ministry is to minister to the quote unquote dregs of society, that the people that society shuns.
Like me.
Yeah, just like this guy right here, just like you, brother.
Bad to the bone.
And you know what? Jeff's given me a platform here to do the altar in the dirt. If you stick around long enough, you'll be able to hear a little bit of what I do, and how I do it. But then the other thing is my vision and my dream, and it has been for 25 years, is to have a location in a bar to be able to not have church, but to have conversations with people. And look, if brunch with the Reverend, I prefer Grace on Tap. And hey, we have our drinks, we have our food, we have some conversations about the spiritual things that are going on in our lives. And hey, man, how can I be of service to you? And the music scene up here is there is an original music scene, but not much of one, and it's really hard. So that's one of the reasons that Outlaw Radio does what it's doing, to play those people that aren't heard and to push those to, because there are some phenomenal musicians, not just here in the Cleveland area, but in Arkansas, Chattanooga, Virginia,
all over,
Washington. We've got them from all over the place. We've got them all the way clear across Europe, Berlin and Australia. We've got all kinds of people, so it's crazy.
And they're at every level too, because some are just dads that write songs, but they don't want to tour. But they're great songwriters, and no reason their songs can't be out and heard, and then you got people that want to tour, people that want to do the big shows and things like that. And I tend to do things like unethical and not normal. So I just go to bars. I just walk into bars with my guitar, and I sit there, and somebody will always go, "Hey, is that a guitar in there?" No, I got a shotgun in here.
Bank robber. Hey, man, last time we talked, you were telling me about how I should interview one of your friends. Is he on tour with you, or do you guys do just shows together?
Oh,
What's his name?
you're talking Mickey Womack. Yeah, we were on tour
Yeah.
together. So he's gone to Kentucky now, and so we kind of went. We got different paths to go on now. He's doing a radio show called Brand New Highway. That will be in Nashville and in Kentucky, and so we will possibly be doing some more shows together. But he's doing that, and I have gone back to the backwoods of where it all started, and going back and meeting with the people that don't normally get out. So it's kind of an inspired. To me, it's a songwriting journey again. So I'm back on that track, to write songs, and that's my passion. Playing guitar and writing songs is really what I like to do. And so with the gas prices and all that, it's been really, really difficult. I'm not even gonna I can't even explain the challenges that we face trying to get from gigs and crossing the state lines and back and forth and all that to these bars that really don't even want to pay anything. So but we play them anyway, and we've not complained none. But there's also common sense too, and right now it's just a good time to get a hold of the songwriting and continue. I'm working on a new album that's all honky tonk, so you can bet I'll be hitting the bars after this one. But I want to finish it. It's called Honky Tonk Heart, and so that's my plan there. And I will be releasing those songs on Spotify, and every song that I have already done will be released. I think I'm going to release songs about every 2 weeks.
Wow, that's
Oh,
great.
that's awesome. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
I would be remiss if I didn't mention something that I'm little, I got crazy. And so I mentioned it to Jeff, and we're working on it. I know I'm working a little bit with Eric from the Unsatisfied down in Kentucky, and I'm trying to get either Juke or Juke Johnson, Jay Jones, Dalton Jones. I would love to have you. I know everybody, all those people are out of towners. But we have so many great musicians. And what I want to do, and it's not anytime immediate, but I want to put together more of an just a singer-songwriter, acoustic, unplugged, if you will, night, and feature, Outlaw Nation Unplugged, and feature our artists and have them come to Cleveland, and we'll put you up, and we'll try and get you a little pay, but we'll definitely get you fed, and get your music out there up here too, because there's a lot, there's so much great music. I don't know if you'd be into that. If so, I'll just keep in touch with you on Facebook Messenger or something, brother.
well, I mean, I have talked to Jeff about that too. About planning on coming up to
Yep.
and there's a few things there. I mean, you guys got got the Serpent Mound there too. That was like, I've got to check this out.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah.
So I've got to, got to curiosity's got me wondering about that too. So I mean, there's other reasons there too, but also West Virginia, all those guys are wanting me to come back to. I haven't been there for 10 years, so I need to go back and visit those guys in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, and that's pretty close to Ohio. So
It's
and
not
then
far.
coming down, I mean, through Tennessee, I might as well just go on my way to back to South Carolina, Georgia, and hopefully end up in Daytona for October. If I could.
Oh, that would be awesome. Well, I will keep in contact with you and the plans for that. We're just working on it, trying to figure out all the ins and outs of how to put together, because it's not easy.
Oh, you know what? You know what it would be like? It's going to be like an outlaw show. It's going to be like
yeah.
outlaw country, because you're going to have all these great outlaws and acoustic guitars with singing. It's going to be killer. It's going to blow away. And I'm sorry to say it, Joe Rig.
Oh, it's going to
Your
blow away,
shit
Joe.
is going to
And I mean, Joe
kill.
Joe
If you-
Joe is a
when you
good
do
friend of
this.
mine. He's down in Nashville. He does some radio stuff with some of the stations down there, and he's a session player for a lot of guys. He writes a lot of his own stuff. The songs are really well written. He just needs a different singer. But I'm just saying, I've known Joe for 35 years. I'm always honest with him. But yeah, I mean, we would have all these guys part of the show, and I think it would just be incredible.
That would be
It'd be an
awesome.
incredible outlaw show.
I've
I
been
would be,
hoping for
I would
things
be
like
included too.
some songwriter swaps
Oh
and
yeah,
things like that. I think that'd be cool. I think it would be awesome to kind of get the people. Like you gotta promote this stuff, right? And most of the time you go to a concert, it's not like pamphlet or the brochure. They show the sandy white beaches and the blue water, and you get there and it's nothing but you know trash on the beach, and it's dirty water, and it doesn't look the same. The hotel is nothing like what you thought, and I want to put something out there that's exactly what you see is what you get. So
oh yeah.
definitely down for
Hey, tonight we're playing the Gypsy and Me. What's
right
that
on.
song about?
Well, that's the song that started it all. So that's how I got the name. So I wrote this song back when I was playing like frat parties. I would go to colleges and play for all the frat parties like 20 years ago. And so they kept calling me this gypsy guy. Nobody would call me by my name, Scott Lamb. So it was like, well, okay, gypsy guy, but maybe we should say Ozark because I want people to know I'm from Arkansas or from the Ozarks. I don't really want it to just be left gypsy guy. So I added the Ozark part, and it stuck. And I guess it worked for branding because everybody's either called me Ozark, Gypsy, or Scott for the last 20 years. So, so this song is a true story. This is how it all happened, and this is how it got started in my early days. And so it's called "That's the Gypsy in Me." So that's why I wanted it to be one of my first songs I released with my new True Gut label. So.
Very good.
Well, I have not heard it yet. He said he's only listened to about 30 seconds of it, but I haven't heard it yet. So I'm excited, Jeff. Are you excited?
I'm excited to hear it. I've heard Hard Times in Arkansas. I've heard the other one you sent me. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head.
Okay. Yep.
All great
Yeah.
stuff. Totally love
And
it.
after the show, I'm going to play him Granddad's Garage because he has not heard that one yet.
Yeah,
So
just-
he's going to get to hear that one.
I've heard
Right
bits
on.
and pieces of it. All right, man. I want to thank you so much for coming on Outlaw Radio. Before I let you go, give us an idea of where our audience can find your music, if you have merchandise where they could buy that stuff, and where you might be performing next.
Okay, well, I guess, just Google me now. I guess I got a Google identity now. So if you Google Ozark Gypsy, it actually tells you everything about me. I didn't even know that was that there until the other day. I was like, how do people find me? But I will be out on Spotify and all the major platforms. You'll find me with new songs coming out every 2 weeks. And probably for the next 20 to 30 weeks, I've got enough songs. Hopefully that gives me enough time to finish up another album. And I have a gospel album I'm putting out. Not sure how I'm going to put that out just yet, but it's there. So, but I only got 3 songs for that. So we'll see how that goes. And so Facebook or I'm really not into. I don't know how to do all the social media stuff, so I have people that try to help me along the way with that. And I think this winter, what I'm going to do is sit down and learn every single thing I can about the internet and about platforms and about radio labels and everything I can, just so that I can finally get caught up with all this stuff. So forgive me for now, but that's all I got. Just find me on Facebook or it's Arkansas's best kept secret.
Well, I did find you through Google. So that's how it was hard, but I did find you through Google. In fact, I even went to Chat GPT, which is one of these AI things. And I said, look, I'm trying to figure out who this Ozark Gypsy guy is. I want to learn more about him. And they're like, oh, Ozark Scott Lamb. He's located in blah, blah, blah. So here's his music. That's how I found you on Facebook, too. So,
Yeah, I think when I did my first interview with him, I looked him up, checked out his biography, and ChatGPT and AI is amazing for that because it just gives you everything.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it.
I guess they know that I'm coming for the robots, I guess. I don't know.
The robots are coming for all of us.
Yeah, something like that. But we're here, man. So we got
All right. All right, very, very cool, Scott. Thank you so much for coming on the Outlaw Radio Show. It's always a pleasure to have you on, and love to hear about the music and everything. working on. I'll reach out to Mickey Womack and see if we can get him on the show. Maybe when you guys are playing that gig together, you guys could just pop on.
Oh, that would be really cool.
That'd be cool. Or we could do it the old time, like radio, phone call thing, whatever works.
That would be really cool. Absolutely. Scott, tip of the hat to you, sir.
Yeah, you, brother. Thank
Absolutely, sir. God bless you. May He bless you and keep you and give you love, peace, gratitude, and great music.
Right on.
All right, man. All right, thank you, Scott. You have a fantastic night. This is Ozark Gypsy, and this song is called That's the Gypsy in Me, and this is about his beginnings. And we'll be right back.
Awesome.
Well, when I was in high school, I'd skip class every day. I'd walk along the railroad tracks and along the riverbanks. I'd sneak out of my window almost every single night. And I'd push my daddy's Cadillac till it was clean out of sight. I'd gas it up and cruise the town all night long. I'd sneak it down the driveway just before the crack of dawn. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. Yeah, me. I quit school and I got a job, but I couldn't hold it down. 3 months later, I'd worked almost every job around. And I tried real hard, but I couldn't resist the urge to roam. And on my 18th birthday, hell, I couldn't wait to go. So I packed up my old guitar, some clothes, and a microphone. I stole my uncle's Harley, then I hit it down the road. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. I rode some broncs, I rode some bulls, I won some rodeos. I've traveled with the carnival and with the Wild West show. I've hitchhiked almost everywhere across the USA. I stayed the night in some hobo camps and I've hopped some trains. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. I roam around from town to town and wander through the streets, playing my own songs for the food that I eat. I've slept in cars, I've slept in bars, I've slept in county jails. Sometimes this life out on the road can be a living hell. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. I've run around with dancing girls and ladies of the night. I've done my share of drinking and I've had my share of fights. I've run with thugs, but I never sold drugs out on the streets. And I broke some bones, I broke some hearts, and a lot of damn guitar strings. As long as there's an old highway in some old bar, I'm gonna make my living playing my guitar. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy. That's a gypsy.
mistakes I keep on making. Lord knows that I've tried. And I've been living for the weekends. The whiskey tries to numb the pain. But every glass I drink to make you go away brings memories of you to mind. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. I thought I'd burn it all away, but the flames keep getting high. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. Whiskey on the fire. Ain't no use in complaining. I made this mess all on my own. I could have said to stay, but let you walk away. Now I'm out here all alone. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. I thought I'd burn it all away, but the flames keep getting high. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. Taking shots to drown the memories. They're leaving holes here in my heart. And this old road I'm on, the whiskey comes on strong. Adding fuel to stoke the fire. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. I thought I'd burn it all away, but the flames keep getting high. Bad roads and bullet holes, whiskey on the fire. Whiskey on the fire.
They used to call them sins. But out here, we call them something else. Pattern survival. The things that never stopped hunting you. Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, sloth. These aren't just words written in old books. They're the reasons people can't sleep at night. The reasons they keep running. The reasons they keep falling into the same dirt, expecting something new to grow. Seven weeks, 7 truths, and none of them are coming to comfort you. This is the altar and the dirt on Outlaw Radio Nation.
Very cool.
I love that intro.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
What couldn't you like about it?
I worked pretty hard on it.
It's amazing.
Hey, tonight we have laughed about pop culture in the 90s. You stumped me on several of them.
You stumped me too.
You know, it happens, you know. We have, you're talking in the 90s, we're talking about a time when like everything was a little louder, a little slower. Somehow, things didn't feel like it was, it didn't feel like it was eating us alive the way things do now, back then. We were, music videos and things that sold rebellion, sitcoms that wrapped up life in a neat little 30-minute segment, right? Culture that felt a little bit excessive, not quite as excessive as the 80s, but a little excessive. You could bump things that had edges that you could bump into before you got lost. I mean, it happens. In a little bit, we're going to talk about modern love.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to talk about the way the way it looks now, the way it moves, the way it gets performed, the way it gets posted, explained, reshaped in real time. And the thing is, it's never supposed to stay still long enough to become real, right?
Right.
So that's kind of like what modern love's about today. And so we've brunched up against something else too, with this modern love. We're gonna talk a little bit about fantasy and kink and curiosity and fetishes.
I hope our audience out there plays along with us and tells us if they're brave enough what their kinks and fetishes might be.
Not Gibby.
Not Gibby, because I'm afraid of that answer.
He's already done everything. But the things we're going to talk about in this segment with modern love, kinks, and fantasies and fetishes these are the things that people used to whisper about that now they show up in like captions and memes and comment sections and they have become curated, like curated identities. It's just kind of like another filter that you can turn on when the lighting feels right. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so here's the thing. All these things that we're talking about tonight. Even in our interview with Scott, with the Ozark Gypsy himself, none of it sounds like it belongs in the conversation we're going to have tonight, but it does, because all of this stuff that we're talking about circles the same hunger. Okay, Jeff? It circles something called gluttony. And, gluttony is one of the, 7 deadly sins. But, I've been calling these the 7 things that eat people alive. And I do that for a reason, because sin just simply means to fall short of the goal, to fall short of the mark. It's an old English archery term from like the 13 and 1400s. So let's get this straight. Food is not the only thing that gluttony was about. Okay, it was never just about food, but it was an easy version of gluttony to like kind of the safe version, the one you could point to when you didn't have to look at yourself. You pointed to food.
Didn't it start like with the Romans? Weren't they like gluttonous pigs and the Roman emperors and stuff, and they would have those feasts and just feed themselves, and they're disgusting. And
the truth is it started long before that. The Romans just copied it. The Romans were incredible, but I mean, the Huns did it. The Vikings did it. The Babylonians did it, which were the Assyrians far longer before that. And everybody had this hunger and this excess. So that's kind of like what we're really going to talk about tonight. Like gluttony is what happens when keeping a person, that it keeps consuming long after they stop believing that anything will actually satisfy them.
Yeah.
Your
Robin said it's overconsumption, and it
is. It's not just about an appetite anymore. It's actually a compulsion with a smile on its face.
Appetite for destruction.
Yeah, but there you go. I mean, that's gluttony right there. Great album. So it's more like reaching for more. Like more is going to confess something important to you if you just grab enough of it. And the world we live in now doesn't slow down. It feeds that need. It hands you everything instantly. It calls it freedom. More content, more content, more bodies, more opinions, more connection, more access, right? More versions of love, more versions of desires, more ways to reinvent yourself before you ever have to sit still and ask who you actually really are.
Yeah.
And so it's like somewhere in all of that, modern love gets pulled into this machine, you know?
Modern love.
I mean, David Bowie sang about it way back in the 70s, you know? Because love used to be something that you built in private, and now, you know, it's something that you broadcast, right? It kind of gets labeled, packaged, styled, you know? People don't just say, this is my relationship anymore. They don't do that. They say, this is my energy, man. This is my dynamic. This is my lifestyle. You know, when you talk about the YAG, like, you know, the alphabet lifestyle, you know, all of a sudden it's my lifestyle, it's my energy, it's my day. This is what we're into. This is what we're open to. This is what we've evolved into.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So, I mean, we're going to talk about a little bit of that in the modern love
Disagree
segment.
at all.
It's just incredible the more I started studying this. And, you know, a lot of it is something else, too. It's presentation. It's control. It's trying to keep... Jeff, it's like... We talked about lust. It's trying to keep intimacy from ever sitting still long enough to expose what's actually, like, underneath everything that's going on. And then what happens is desire steps into that same spotlight, okay? Yeah, look, Kinks, Fantasies, exploration, all of it, the real human complexity. But it's filtered through a world that turns everything into content faster than it can become a connection, right? You know, swipe left, swipe right, all this crap. Social media doesn't exactly tell you what it's doing. It just quietly trains you.
It's giving you instant gratification.
Well, absolutely. You know, it's instant gratification.
You're thriving on it.
And we are trained to do that quietly. It doesn't really say what's going on. It just trains us quietly. And so what happens is if it feels kind of flat, then you add more, right? If it feels ordinary, then you escalate it. You change it up, you know, Kinks and Fantasies. If it feels quiet, well, then just replace it with something louder. And if it feels stable, question it until it moves again. So without noticing it, people start living like intensity is the same thing as truth.
Agreed.
Like the stronger the reaction, the more real it must be. But that's where gluttony hides these days. You know, it didn't hide there, you know, back in the 90s. It was different. It looked different. It's not overindulgent that looks obvious, but it is the constant it's a constant consumption that has never, you know, it never has to sit still long enough to turn into something that means something. That constant consumption, man. So consumption is easy, but stillness, it's not. Here's the dirt, okay? You know, this is the altar dirt. So here's the dirt. A lot of what people call modern love isn't love at all. What happens is it's an appetite wearing different masks, right? Not for a person. It wears different masks, but it's not for a person. And what it is, it's for stimulation.
True.
It's for validation. Yeah. It's for the next thing that might finally hit just deep enough to shut the noise off inside your own head. So what happens is they keep scrolling, they keep swiping left and right, they keep sampling, they keep testing, they keep collecting little moments that feel like something, you know? Just, oh, give me something real. But they never stay long enough to become anything. And that's, like, bro, that's the dirt, man. And if you look back at the 90s, it almost feels like another world, and it wasn't, dude. It was like 30 years ago, and it wasn't better. It wasn't innocent, but it was contained. There were edges, there were boundaries, and you didn't have infinite access to everything all the time. You had limits, whether you liked them or not. You even had silence between the noise, whether you asked for it or not. You had to wait for things. You know, 91. The internet came out. We had the 14.4 modem. Then we upgraded to the 19.2, and then it was upgraded, I think, to the 28, I think. But
I think every generation pushed the boundaries of what was expected and what was necessary. And overconsumption is just put in our face so much, not just media and commercials and TV and advertising, music and...
Well, it's 24/7,
everywhere.
and look Outlaw Radio. We're here. We are dependent upon your consumption, sort of, because we're going to do this whether you watch and listen or not.
True.
But we appreciate it when you do, because
Yes.
there is a message, and it's not just on this segment. So I want you to wait for things, because the waiting does something that we don't talk about enough. What it does is it makes desire slower. It makes it heavier. It makes it more human. And everything's immediate, because the thing about immediate, it just doesn't last.
You're right.
So we keep chasing the next hit, right? That next fix.
Yep.
So it feels like something matters, but that's kind of like gluttony in a whole era. And it's not too much food on the table or too much life on the feed. Or it's too much access without grounding. It's too much reaching without arriving. And the worst part is it doesn't feel like destruction while it's happening. It feels like living, Jeff. So one day you realize you've been consuming everything, and you still haven't been fed.
Yeah, empty. You're empty.
You're empty. That's the dirt. That's when you recognize that. When you recognize that I still haven't been fed, no matter how much I'm consuming, that's the dirt. So, but the altar is where that finally starts to break down, right? It's because the altar doesn't ask you for more. It asks you to stop confusing more with meaning, Jeff. More with meaning. It asks you to look at where you've been feeding yourself and what you've been feeding yourself with, and tell the truth about it. Not everything is that you crave is nourishment. The Apostle Paul says everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. Not everything that feels intense is connection. Not everything you can consume is meant to become part of you. Some of it is just noise with really good marketing. Some of it's a hunger that was never going to be satisfied, and some of it was never food in the first place.
Never satisfied.
It just learned how to look like it. That's the difference between being full and being filled. Most people never notice that those things are not the same thing until it's already cost them something that they can't scroll back to recover. So here's the thing, maybe, Jeff, maybe gluttony was never about excess to begin with. Maybe what gluttony is really about is that it was a quiet refusal to accept emptiness as part of being human, so that we keep trying to out-eat that emptiness, to out-drink that emptiness, to out-scroll it, to out-love it, to out-lust it, to out-chase it.
No.
Maybe, it was about gluttony is about the quiet refusal to accept emptiness, because it is being part of human. I wanted to say that again. And, in this world now, it doesn't take much to keep us busy. There's always another feed. There's always another face, another feeling waiting to be sampled. Always something. I promise you, there always is. And it might finally hit the spot the last thing couldn't, but it might. But it never will. And it never does. And if it does, it's not for long. So what you have to do is learn the pattern. Learn the pattern so that you don't call it hunger anymore. You call it a lifestyle. You call it curiosity. You call it connection. But underneath all of this, it's still the same restless search for something that never agreed to stay. And maybe that's the part we don't want to admit. It's not that we don't have enough. It's that we keep trying to consume our way out of the kind of emptiness that was never meant to be filled that way in the first place. So tonight, if there's anything worth carrying out there, it's this. Slow down on what you're feeding. Because not everything that feels like life is actually giving you life. Some of it is just keeping you too full to notice that you're still hungry. That's the dirt. And the altar is where you finally stop eating what was never feeding you, and you start telling the truth about what you actually need.
I love that, man. Good stuff. That was good.
Thank you, brother.
Very, very good.
Thank you, brother.
Very good.
This
lot-
is the altar in the dirt, where what's broken gets called out, and what's possible gets worked for.
A lot of things about overconsumption. I totally get it, gluttony. It would be so easy to fall into that trap because you're always looking for the next high, and no matter what it is, if it's not attention seeking with bikini pictures on Instagram or having a profile picture that's totally not you, to overindulging on adult beverages or women or gambling or whatever. I understand the gluttony because people do get lonely.
Oh yeah, and you know, just in
loneliness
really
epidemic.
studying about this, dude. You know, it's that hole. You know, I'm telling you, I have to say it again. I say this occasionally. I don't say this often, but the real truth of the matter is like with gluttony, it's about over consuming, not just food, but it's about over consuming. It's about feeding an appetite that you absolutely cannot fill. That hole, and that hole that we have in us is called the G spot. And it was put there for a purpose. It's meant to be empty so that only God can fill that G spot.
Okay. The God spot.
The God spot, the G spot.
The G spot. Yeah, I was going to say something great, but...
You were going to say something great?
I was going to say something, but I think I'm going to hold back, man. Hey, great job. Gluttony, the altar in the dirt. It's always fantastic. We'll talk about it at the end of the show, what you have coming for next week.
I think that's a good idea. I got 2 weeks left on this.
Yeah.
On the 7 things that will eat you alive. I got 2 weeks left. They're going to be great. We'll talk about it at the end of the show. But 2 weeks left. I love it, the Jesus spot. I love that, Robin. Very good. Except Jesus is spelled with a G, but in Hebrew it's actually Yeshua.
I thought she meant suspect.
Which is spelled with a Jewish Y.
Never mind.
Never
mind. It was sus, Robin.
I think that's where, I think gluttony may be where the unsatisfied got their name.
It could be.
Eric's coming on next week.
Yes, we have him next week at 8 p.m. The Unsatisfied.
And we'll talk about
excited.
that again
We'll
at,
talk
the,
about
at
it,
the end
yeah.
of the show.
We totally will.
But man,
great job.
Thank you for all the comments, people. And I think that's KK with the rising fall that's on there. She says she was waiting for you to say something about the G spot, Jeff.
I know where it is. I'm willing to investigate. Okay. All seriousness.
You know, the truth is when God made woman, he put that way. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
I found it. I found it a few times in my life. I'll be honest about that. It's only been a few times in my life. I haven't had a whole lot of partners. But the chicks that I was with that found it, it was just the collar, Jeff.
I plead the fifth on any sexual questions regarding me and partners. It's gonna be fun now. This is gonna get crazy.
Hey, Jeff.
This is gonna get crazy.
I got one
It's
question.
gonna go off the rails. I already know.
I have to ask you
coming.
a question, Jeff.
All right, what's up?
What did you do?
Oh man.
What did you do?
Don't even get me going.
Who's coming up next?
All right, so we're gonna play a couple songs in a row, right? And then when we come back, we're gonna do Modern Love,
Kinks and Fantasies.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be great.
Dude, I think it's gonna be really good. I think this is gonna be a really good show. I think we may set a record on our show today. So
yeah, and in pre-production, me and Rob were going over the Kinks and Fantasies thing, and that was funny. So
just two of us.
this
KK,
is gonna be great.
That song, The Count is. We played it earlier on, we're playing it later on the show.
We're actually gonna play you next, Reverend, and then we're gonna play The Rising Fall right after you.
That song, KK, is phenomenal. I love the song. Great follow-up. everybody in the band. I hear all the different influences. It's, oh man, awesome, masterpiece.
Yeah, and it is KK.
So it's this? Which one is this? A little bit.
Oh yeah, so this is Rob Johnson with A Little Less Broken.
Oh yeah,
And then that's going to follow up to The Rising Fall with Countess, which I really dig, and we'll be right back. All right? See you on the flip side.
There's a crack in the sidewalk, a dent in my old truck door. A waitress on the third shift, still hoping for a little more. A kid lost in a bright screen, like I might call his name. And a man at the bar stool wearing last night's shade. Everybody's got a burden, most you never see. It shows up in the silence when you finally breathe. We're all just trying to be a little less broken than we were yesterday. A little more steady when the night don't go our way. A little less rooted from the truth we won't say. Yeah, we're all just trying to be a little less broken. Her mother says she's fine now, but her eyes tell on her pain. Her father keeps it buried like it's safer that way. A girl who gave her whole heart to somebody passing through still gets up like she's learning what heartbreak teaches you. Maybe healing don't come easy, maybe it don't come clean. Maybe it's just surviving what you thought you'd never need. We're all just trying to be a little less broken than we were yesterday. A little more steady when the night don't go our way. A little less rooted from the truth we won't say. Yeah, we're all just trying to be a little less broken. It ain't fixing everything, it's the small things we get right. A softer word, a second chance in the middle of the night. We're all just trying to be a little less broke than we were yesterday. A little more steady when the night don't go our way. A little more willing to let grace have its say. Yeah, we're all just trying to be a little less broken. Broken. We can be.
Oh man,
Man, that
what
was great.
Oh my God,
Love that.
holy crap, Jeff! The way that guitar at the end, oh my God.
Lock me in the tower.
Oh yes,
That's
yes.
great.
KK, you and the rest of the guys, holy, the whole band. I mean, phenomenal job. Oh my God, what a great song! I hear all the different
Love it.
influences. Oh,
Do I make you nervous, my little conquest?
oh, dude, that's a
That
great.
part's
What a
great.
great line.
I love that.
Holy crap, that
I
was
want to use that line.
just awesome, man. We gotta get you in here. We gotta get you guys to Cleveland, man. Put a show on.
Oh man, I would
Holy
love to see
crap.
that. I would love to see that.
God, you just got to get us on the tour. We'll touch base. We'll figure out where a good place for you to play is. But oh my God, what a great! You know what? They would fit really well with Olathe.
Yeah, they would be great at the Foundry.
I agree. I totally agree.
That would be a killer show.
Like a killer show at the Foundry with like maybe Olathe.
Yeah. Rachel is the girl that you would contact at
Yeah.
the Foundry.
Yes,
Talk
Ra-
to. She's awesome.
Rachel and the Foundry. Man,
Yeah.
holy crap!
She's the one.
what a freaking burner!
She's also a knockout. By the
Holy
way.
crap!
Thought I'd throw that out there.
Wow. Hey,
You
we
ready?
should probably get moving because it's already 9:00, dude. It's getting late.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna get kinky.
I want to get kinky with some Modern Love. What do you think?
I agree. Let's do it.
So let's talk about that. What do we got going on with Modern Love, right?
Modern love brings your wildest daydreams and deepest desires to life. We're tearing down the shame, throwing away the rule book to explore the limitless possibilities of pleasure.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Whether you're deeply curious, a seasoned kinkster, or just looking to spice things up, you found your safe space.
Awesome.
May not be that safe. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, do we need a safe word for this, Jeff?
We might need one. I know we're going to talk about safe words. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Absolutely. I think KK said Cleveland. Let's do 2027.
Yeah, I would love that.
I think we should. I think we should get them in here.
Do I make you nervous, my little conquest?
You know,
I'm not going to be able to.
I got to tell you,
when they have intrusive thoughts when they're here.
Cleveland should be nervous because when they come, they will conquest.
Yeah,
they will conquer Cleveland.
They will conquer Cleveland.
Just wow.
And they have to headline. They have to headline. That's the stipulation. Spaghetti.
Absolutely. No, I think they should headline. They deserve a headline. They are phenomenal. And we will get people there, man, because they are just incredible.
Gibby, when you said spaghetti, I had a different word in mind, and I had an intrusive thought, but I'm not going to say it out of respect for you and your kung fu grip.
Kung fu grip.
Are you ready?
No, not.
No, you want
almost. I have one more thing. I just want to say, like, wow, like Eric, Lisa Bella, Gibby, KK, all of you guys, Matt. I only have the words to say I am humbled. I am grateful that you guys think so highly of my music, and those of you that I mentioned that are artists. I truly respect you guys as artists, and for you guys to say that about a song that I wrote, it chokes me up, man.
It was the perfect song for the perfect segment.
It definitely
really rounded everything out, I thought.
Chokes me up a little bit.
It was excellent.
But thank you. I am very grateful. I'm very
It
humbled.
was excellent. And you know what, Rob? Because it was so good, and we don't do this often for you enough, so here you go.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah, man. I figured,
Well,
I would do it for you.
I mean, Jeff.
Jeffrey's fine. I don't care. Don't give a shit, man. What you call me.
Here we go.
As long as you talk to me.
You are listening to Outlaw Radio with Jeff James and the Reverend. This is Jeff James with Modern Love, Kinks, and Fantasies.
Hey, man, that's a great voice. I think I need to sample that and send it to Sandy.
We'll do it after the show. She'll love it.
I love my Anaconda King.
I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Our undercover queen. She's not here tonight.
Sandy.
What's up, man?
Letting us down, man.
She'll watch the replay. She'll message me tomorrow, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, why didn't you message me?"
It's the Hangover show.
I did. It is the Hangover show.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank
Kinks
you.
and
Love and
Fantasies.
blood, Lisa.
I know you guys are waiting for this one. This one's going to be great. I want to see how brave people are and see if they actually say their
Yeah, I want to see if you guys talk about this stuff in the comments.
You know, like some choking yourself out while you're rubbing one out type thing.
Jeff. Well, you're just jumping right in, aren't you?
Hell yeah, man. That's not one of my fantasies. I have good ones.
I mean, the collar is pretty tight normally.
Yeah. I digress. All right. Kinks and fantasies are a completely normal part of human sexuality, Reverend.
Yeah.
With
It is.
research indicating that the vast majority of people experience them. I have multiple times.
Gibby's pretty experienced.
And so I hear.
Oh, so he says. It's about his like girlfriend in Niagara Falls or something.
I have a girlfriend in Canada, okay?
I really do,
swear,
man.
Okay, that's fantastic. While they are often mentioned together, they represent distinct aspects of the erotic imagination.
I can imagine quite a few things, Jeff.
I can as well.
I mean, they're not all erotic, but some of them are. I'm just saying.
Okay.
They are the sins of the flesh. But to say it a different way, Robin. Look, we are in 2026. Like, here's the thing: sin. All sin means is to miss the mark. It means we didn't hit the goal. So it's like in the flesh. It just means, hey, we had some shortcomings, man. We screw up sometimes. But you know, if these are sins because it is a husband and wife doing them in their own home, then they're no longer a sin because
Sins
it's between the marriage covenant. So then it is no longer a sin. So go ask your pastor that question.
I'll go out on a limb and say this. Like, this is what I think, and only my opinion.
I'm going to get her fired up.
Yeah, this might do it. I think life is a playground. And I think that we're here as souls to experience life. Not only praise God, yes, praise God, totally agree with that, but I'm going to have fun while I'm here. And if fun means kinks and fantasies, God damn it, I'm going to have a good time before the whole shit house comes down.
Oh my God, did you just see this comment from Matt?
Fossil vault. I hope you know what we mean by fossil vault.
Was that in the Glacier National Park, Matt? Oh, I love you guys.
That's fantastic.
So I'm so sorry, Jeff. We lost our place.
No, I got it.
You got it. Pick up where you left out because this is great.
And sexual fantasies are highly personal, diverse, and incredibly common, with studies showing that the vast majority of adults have unconventional sexual interests. A fantasy is an erotic mental scenario, whereas a kink involves actively pursuing interests outside of the traditional vanilla norms.
So basically, all a kink is exercising the fantasy that you have.
The fantasy is yes.
So
basically, yes.
So the fantasy. You have the fantasy.
But you don't have to act out the fantasy because the fantasy is the fantasy.
Well, I understand
But if
that.
you are to act it out, then
But
it
if you
becomes
act
your
it out,
kink.
then it becomes your kink.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Well, I would say it becomes your kink if you act it out multiple times, more than once.
If you don't get it right the first time, try again.
Oh, I agree.
I liked it so much the first time I did it again.
Well,
sins of the flesh. That's what you would hear in Catholic school.
It is. It is definitely something you would hear in Catholic school. You'd also hear it in Lutheran school. You know, you'd probably hear it in Presbyterian. You most certainly would hear it in Baptist or in the Frozen Chosen. I mean, the Presbyterian Church.
All right. Exploring what turns you on, whether alone or with a partner, which is, in my opinion, much better.
Okay.
Can significantly boost intimacy, provided it's rooted in clear communication and enthusiastic consent.
And within the covenant of the relationship. I think there's a relationship covenant, an agreement. That's all covenant is. It's a contract. It's an agreement, and it can be a verbal agreement. There's such thing as verbal agreements. and you can have that sexually with somebody. I mean, it happens all the time with people. Look,
Friends with benefits.
Look, there's billions of people that go out there and do friends with benefits, and how is that is that different than just hookups? It is.
It's the same thing, though, isn't it?
No, it's not, because I mean, friends with benefits is a hookup, but it's repeatedly with the same person. So is it different than just going out and hooking up with a million
but
people?
you think it's with the same person. You don't know if that person that you're hooking up with, that you had the agreement with, isn't hooking up with 3 other chicks on the
Well,
side.
I understand that, but if that means if you're say you're the chick that's hooking up with 3 other dudes,
I agree with both.
that's
those things.
gross, because then really what you're doing is having sex with all 3 of those dudes at the same time you're having
True.
sex with her. It's gross.
True, you're right about that. It is gross. It's disgusting. Hey, Robin said, Jesus said adultery is committed by even thinking about it. I'm sinning right now. All right, here we go. Where are we? All right. The world of erotic imagination is vast. Some of the most frequently explored areas include, number 1. Do you guys know what that is? I love safe words. They're funny. Role play and dynamics.
Jeff, would that be like
Yes.
just the collar? And
Yeah.
maybe someone dressed up as a nun?
Yes. A nurse.
A nurse?
A rehabilitation.
And a patient?
masseuse, a cleaning lady. Don't get me started on that one.
I might. So these are all different things that we can act out. That role play. Dynamic.
Sure.
But what can role play turn into, Jeff? I mean, can role play turn into other things, and that it becomes more than just role play, or is it just straight up role play?
Well, it takes on specific personas, which can range from light scenarios like wearing a costume, like you said,
Okay.
to structured power dynamics like dominance and submission. Your old BDSM.
Okay, so like I knew a couple once that
one
while the gentleman was out to work, she did dominatrix stuff, and like I would go knock on the door for sugar, and she would open the door in like the leather straps and like barely clothed, and she would have the heel of her like thigh high boots on dude's back, and he'd be licking the floor.
Wild, man.
So he would come over.
I've never done anything like that.
So I mean,
That's great.
but here's the thing: that's domination, and some people, I guess, some people like it. Not me. I prefer a strong woman that knows when to be submissive and knows when to be strong. Okay, that's what I prefer. I don't like to be dominated. I don't want that. I think there's
Jumping on your back.
I think there's,
Fuck me, Rob!
well, I had.
Fuck me. I'm sorry.
Dude, you're the F-bombs. But I had that relationship with a person where she would get really, really drunk and abusive verbally, and she would like, "Are you gonna ask me or what?"
Yeah, I've heard that not too long ago. I just heard that recently.
And I would just be like, "Hey, you fusty lug, I don't desire you right now."
I would prefer a fossil vault.
No, I just didn't like. I didn't like her that way, so I wouldn't, and it'd piss her off. And I'd be very calm about it, piss her off.
That's fantastic. I knew this girl.
She literally jumped on my back one time and broke my nose, punching me, broke my glasses, and I got the police called on me.
Well, if you just would have fucked her, everything would have been fine.
But hey, what? Dude, that's 3 or 4 now. I mean, come on, you see.
Wow, man.
Wow. I was good. I just said the F word instead of, I said F me instead of saying the actual word. We're trying to be good here.
I said get in bed, you bastard.
She really did, man. I ended up in jail for 3 days for domestic abuse, and I didn't do anything.
Man, well,
It's a little history about...
You need consent.
Little
It's very
history about
important.
the irreverent reverend.
Yeah. Hey, I knew a girl at a campground where guys would walk up to the window and she'd roll the window up and you'd put your wingding in there and she'd do you like a glory hole.
Wow. Crazy.
I plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, it was bad, Eric. I'm telling you, man. Love and blood, brother. But it was bad.
Okay. Sensory and sensation. Incorporating touch, temperature play like pain to pleasure or bondage to heighten endorphin release and physical sensitivity. And let me say this. Endorphin release also can be done through kissing. It's not just weird kinky sex. Not that it's weird or anything. It's not. And I was thinking about the ice cube on the nipple thing. Is anybody else thinking that?
I mean, you can get. See, here's the thing: you can get that same rush alone, like when you pierce your own nipples,
That would hurt.
or you can get that same rush with hot candle wax on the nipples.
I just thought about Jim Carrey. Oh, Billy! I miss you!
I'm not saying I know anything about that.
Yeah.
But I might.
I see nobody's out there brave enough to say what they like. Okay. Yeah. Candle wax on the nipples. Ice cubes on the swing.
Bomb pop. In the hoo-ha.
What's that mouth do, though? That's one of my favorite lines. I never get slapped with that one.
What but all of that, that light playing and pleasure or bondage to heighten, that endorphin rush that you were talking about. Like, what about that? Like that, or is that the one thing that leads to exhibitionism and voyeurism?
Well, that is the last topic. Well, before safe words, and being seen, which is your exhibitionism.
Yes.
Or being watched by others.
So
I kind of dig the
like on a
exhibitionism.
like a park bench in the metro parks.
Preferably with somebody else, because if you're doing it by yourself, then you're just a creepy person.
Well, but that is exhibitionism and voyeurism.
It's true. You ever seen the?
But I mean, if you're doing it with somebody else and I don't know, say you're like 15 years old and you're doing it with somebody else in the changing room at the Gap. It's the changing room, so it's out in public, but the little curtain's closed. It didn't have a door. Oh,
yeah.
Talking about a friend.
Yeah, sure. It's like a high club. Doing it in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
In an airplane.
But isn't that exhibitionism and voyeurism?
Yeah. Well, voyeurism would be if you like to watch people doing it.
Okay, so exhibitionism is doing it
Is the act
out in public.
Yeah.
And then voyeurism is watching. So voyeurism
It doesn't necessarily need to be in public. I mean, you could be, let's say, on the casting couch with preferably a female, right?
I wouldn't want to be on the casting couch with you. Definitely not
And
you in fishnets.
Well, it could be, hey, you get what you get, man.
But I mean,
That's all I have to say. I'll give you this one.
so
The power of the dark side.
voyeurism would be like a husband and wife that brings somebody else in to do his wife, and he watches. That's a cuck. It's a cuck.
It's a cuck, but also it would be voyeurism. That's what the initial thing is, voyeurism. Watching, I mean, you could be, let's just say your girlfriend has a friend.
Hey, leave me out of this, man.
Yeah. Rev's girlfriend out there who has a friend likes to come over and watch you two do it. She doesn't have to actually perform in the act, but she might just like it. You could have a situation where it's you and a girl on the couch, and you'd like to pull out your wing and show her the goods, right? That would be exhibitionist.
I don't share. I don't share myself with another with more than one at one time, and I'm not sure.
It's not peeping Toms, Robin, if it's a consensual thing. If it's only a peeping Tom if you got the guy creeping up and looking at you.
Like looking through your window and you don't know
while
that
you're
he's
showering
doing it.
and changing.
That's creepy.
This is more of a situation where you're inviting people over to voyeur your sexual activity, or you have a consenting partner or friend on the couch that you want to do things with. Maybe you want to wear fishnets and spank yourself like a monkey.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a kink.
Yeah, like dogging.
Dogging.
Wait,
what's dogging again? I'm just teasing.
Wow.
Okay.
No.
So fetishism. You want me to?
No,
go
go
back?
on. No, go
You
on.
Sure.
Yeah, no, go
You
on.
want to continue on with the voyeuristic?
Yeah, no,
exhibitionist?
continue with doing what's going on.
I once did it in a dumpster at the what the hell are those?
Who's
Metro
that lounging in my chair?
Yeah, great stuff.
I smell sex and candy. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, way to be, little sister. I just...
Free Use. Have you seen those ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that. It's kind of grapey to
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
It has a grapey vibe. Just like Stuck videos also has a grapey vibe to it. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just too vanilla. I just like sex, man. I just like to...
Yeah, I'm just like a one guy, one girl, type of guy.
It sounded
I
weird
don't-
at first.
Well, I know, but I don't want to watch.
Right.
I
You
want
like one-on-one intimacy. I like the one-on-one intimacy.
that
thing,
intimate
but-
moment. I mean, that intimate moment from holding hands. That intimate moment starts before you hold hands. It's that intimate moment of just sitting and having a conversation, or that intimate moment of catching each other's eyes and smiling.
Matt's loving this.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
Jeez, man, jeez.
Wow, Matt.
Matt got a blowjob in a certain nightclub.
Jesus.
Dang, man.
But I mean, intimacy
Good
starts
for you,
way.
bold brother.
Intimacy starts way before the physical act of sex, of intercourse. Can I say those? Or are those one of our?
Sure, it's fine.
Are those one of our unsafe words?
No, I think that was fine. This is a educational portion of our show.
It is
about
educational.
kinks
We are
and
talking
fantasies.
about kinks and kinks.
Nothing weird to see here.
Fantasies. Continue on.
Okay.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Establish safe words when trying anything involving role play or submission or sensation. Establishing a clear, universally understood safe word or traffic light system, which would be green, yellow, or red, that instantly halts. Halt in the name of kink.
I had this experience.
That's a good one, man.
So a safe word would be like in this situation. I went to my physical therapist.
Yeah.
Physical therapist, and so she says,
My physical therapist was hot.
mine was very pretty. She was pregnant. She was very pregnant, very pretty. But she said,
that's a kink.
She says, I walked in and she says, Reverend, I'd like to try something different today. And I was like, okay, no problem. I want to work. I want to get better. And she goes, well, I want to get you into bed.
We're going to spank each other like monkeys.
So I looked at her, and I'm not going to mention her name. But I looked at her and I says, so-and-so, we have only known each other for like 4 or 5 visits, and you're already trying to get me into bed. And, she kind of chuckled a little bit. She was kind of serious, but she was chuckled a little bit. And so she goes, just get in the bed. So I got in the bed. And then once I was in the bed, she says, I'm going to bind your knees with this belt. And I was like, holy crap. She goes, so you can't take your knees apart. I was like, do we need a safe word? And she, without a beat, she goes, spaghetti. There was actually no sex involved at all. It was a lot of orthopedic exercises, but that's kind of that's what we're talking about, a safe word when you're in the midst of some kind of act, and it's usually an act of domination and humiliation.
Let me ask you a bold question. Did you ever fantasize about her?
About my physical therapist?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
You're a liar.
No, I didn't. I really did not.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah,
1 freaking second.
There are people who have been on the show, like not physically on the show, but like in the live chat. There are people that have been in the chat, not necessarily tonight, but in the past, that I have fantasized about.
There's somebody that comes into our chat frequently that I've also fantasized about.
There's someone that comes into our chat frequently that fantasizes about us.
No, I'm not going to do it. I thought about it, but I'm not going to do it. So, all right. So, I don't know.
It's really
Can't do it.
It's really moist in here, Jeff.
It's super moist.
Oh God, I hope it doesn't get yeasty.
No. Yeasty is no good. No bueno. All right, for all you shaved kitties out there.
Oh, shaved kitties. No, you did not just say that. You did not just say that.
If you're gonna go down, you go down in flames. Like
Well,
a B-52 in World War II.
Shaved. Oh
Dropping bombs on Nagasaki, man. Shaved kitties.
It should be like a water slide.
I had a great one, but you know, it might be worse than the shaved kitties thing. So I think I'm gonna hold off on that one.
Rock-
I'll say it later.
You know, Rockin' Robin, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Fantasy Island to the plane.
The Fantasy Island Outlaws.
Robin, you're all naughty, naughty. I wouldn't talk. You should talk, Robin. You should talk.
Hey, boss.
I
Hey,
partied
boss.
with you, cowgirl.
Hey, boss, incoming missile. Hey, boss, incoming, incoming.
That's not a missile tattoo. Never mind. All right, so check this
Guy
out.
goes into the restroom, right? He's urinating. White guy walks up to this next to this black gentleman that's urinating, and the guy kind of like, it's like one of those troughs. He looks over and he looks down and he goes, "Oh." He looks back. He goes, the guy goes, "What?" And he goes, "I see your wife's name is Wilma."
That's right.
And the black guy says, "No, man. Mine says welcome to Jamaica."
Have a nice day. That's great. It's fantastic.
I'll be back.
You know, Arnold's probably like this with all those steroids.
Well, absolutely. And stick around. I'm all here. I'm here all the time, all night.
The anaconda. All right, so check this out. There's a thing called Siegel Publishing Kink Test for all you couples out there and lovebirds. Often,
How do you spell that, Jeff?
SIEGEL Publishing Kink Test.
Okay, so Google it. You can take the test.
You can take the test. It's better with couples because then you can inventory each question, exactly what they're willing to try, what they would like to avoid, like probably dogging or pegging.
Rusty trombone.
The rusty trombone or the rusty scissors.
The pirate.
The pirate.
Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man. The honking spider.
Oh.
The Klondike bar. You might want to avoid that one.
What about the Reese cup?
I like it a lot.
Where you got chocolate and my peanut butter.
Oh, boy. I almost...
Think about that.
I'm gonna back
Think
up
about
and
that one,
not
Jeff.
do.
The Reese cup. You got chocolate
Yeah, I know.
and
I
my
got
peanut
that
butter,
one.
okay?
I got that one. I got it, man. Yeah, that was horrible. I almost said it, too. You guys have been dying out there. Oh, you shaved kitties. All right. So you can take this test, tell you what you might want to avoid, what you might want to try, what you're curious about. I know that Matt has probably already downloaded it.
But, Jeff, what were your results? Because I'm sure you took the test.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
want.
did.
He did, and he doesn't want to divulge. I have not taken it yet, but I think I may. That might be on my agenda for tomorrow. I know laundry is. So what were your results, Jeff? Are you a freak?
You know it.
I thought so. We all know it. We're all
Freak in the sheets.
out here
How's it go?
on the Outlaw Radio Nation.
Freak in the sheets, but
No, it's a lady
is
in
it?
the streets and a freak in the sheets.
that's right. That's what I like. All right, get a few drinks. I mean, you never know what could happen.
Matt wants to know what test and where.
The Siegel test. It's the kink test. It tells you all about what you should try and what you should probably not try.
Yes, Matt, the Siegel Publishing, S-E-I.
SIEGEL Publishing Kink Test.
Yes.
Just Google it, man. You'll
Just
find
Google it, Matt.
And then send me your results. I would love to share them on the show.
Rockin' Robin is a Vulcan in the streets, but she is a Klingon in the sheets. What did you do?
I'm not gonna. Never mind. Hey, I have something for Robin. I don't mean it like that. My bad.
Where is it? Oh, where's her picture?
Oh, I don't think I have a picture of her.
She was doing that modeling.
But I do have this for her, and I know.
Oh, this is a good one.
She'll dig
yeah.
this.
She'll take that one. That's a good one.
No, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll do it after we. Or hold on 1 second. Let me pull away. It looks like a little bit like Robin's makeup.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
She's got the Klingon look a little bit. Klingons are sexy, Robin. I'm just saying.
Matt is going to do the test right after the show.
Yeah. Hey, everybody out there. Whoever does the test and gets the worst results, send them my way. I'd love to share with everybody on the show. I think it'd be fantastic.
I think it'd be fun.
All right, let's play one song only. We'll come back, we'll wrap it up, and we'll get out of here. Okay?
Works for me.
Works for me. Oh, you kinky bastards. This is The Unsatisfied. God wants me to do it.
Absolutely, he does.
And remember, Jesus was a man. Just a man.
We're unsatisfied. Hell yeah.
I couldn't help myself.
Hell yeah,
It
dude.
was freaking great.
Hell yeah, dude.
Love the drums at the end.
I just love the subject matter, and I love the words to the song. That's a great tune.
That was like the first live stuff we've played on the show.
I think so. So you have been dubbed the first live. So thank you so much, bro. That was wow. That was outstanding. And I caught a lot of the video from the different videos that were posted from the Yellow Jacket show, and it was outstanding. And not only was the music outstanding, and I got to hear, I think, another different, Eric, I'm not sure what the name of the other band was. I can't remember. But there was another band that played too, I think, before you guys went on. And we should get some of their music in here, I think.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down.
But it was really, really cool. Great music. And Eric, man, dude, your outfit for the show, your attire, dude, that was
true.
The hat, the bandana.
True.
Dude, I love the shirt. The shirt was off the hook, man.
Yeah.
Definitely off the hook.
Rising Falls, right? Great energy.
And phenomenal energy.
They always bring great energy. Even when they come and just watch the show, Reverend, they bring great energy to the show.
Absolutely.
Itself. All of them do. Everybody in our family does.
And the best thing about that great energy is it is coming right here to Outlaw Radio Show on Outlaw Radio Nation. Next week at 8 p.m., we are going to interview Eric from The Unsatisfied. So he's going to bring that energy live to you in an interview. So you get to interact with him, and he's always in the comments. So that's going to be awesome.
And just for him, let's give him a round.
Absolutely.
Somebody give me a high,
Dude, we are getting good at this.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting good at this. Dude, I'm telling you right now.
It's starting to get really fun.
It's not only going to be Paranormal next year it's nominated. This one's going to get nominated. Metal Show's going to get nominated.
I hope every single show gets nominated.
I think every show is going to be nominated next year. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Zack Attack's going to be starting very soon.
That's the other thing that we got to talk about. You know, we got.
He's coming.
We got to start bringing him in on the PSA.
You're exactly right.
On Mondays, because just in a few short weeks, we're going to start Heavy Metal Gridiron with Zack Attack and your own very own Jeff James, who started the Outlaw Radio Nation. And it is going to be on, Tuesday nights, I think.
Tuesday nights at 10, we'll be talking football.
Yeah.
AFC, NFL football.
Yeah, AFC North.
AFC North.
And the rest of the NFL. We're going to be talking football. So that's
talking
awesome.
shit about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce a lot.
Yep, the Swifters.
Burying them.
Yeah, the Swifters.
The Swifters. I can't believe they bought a portion of the Cleveland Indians. How could they let that happen?
Do you know what would be really hilarious, dude? Do you remember those old Snickers commercials? You know, you're hungry, blah, blah, blah. You got to have a Snickers. Do you remember those? Oh. And the guy's like, how's it look? And he goes, it looks great, but who are the chefs?
That's fantastic. I don't remember that one. I remember
It was like the Chiefs end zone, but it said chefs instead of Chiefs. And it was a guy eating a Snickers bar because, he was hungry. But it was great. But it would be great if they did one for like Swiffers.
Yeah.
Swiffers.
Swiffers.
You know, the Swiffer. And we're like, it's great, but what about what are the Swifties?
The Swifties.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
An old Snickers commercial like that, I think it'd be hilarious.
I can't stand either one of them. Really
the other band,
in the NFL.
Jeff, the other band that played with the Unsatisfied in those clips at Yellow Jacket that we watched parts of the show was Superior Creek Fight Club. So we need to get a hold of them and get their music as well.
Send the music my way.
Yeah.
Subs Outlaw at Outlook.com. MP3 only.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And if you guys have videos, MP4s, you can send those too. And if you want to do radio spots, hi, you're listening to Outlaw Radio and this is blah, blah, blah. Send them to me too. I'll play them on the show. I do them all the time.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap. That'd be great.
We do all that great stuff.
Yeah. We need one of those spots from KK.
Yeah, we do. The Rising Fall needs to send us one. We should have one from every single band that we play on our show.
I totally agree. Jeff, did you just fart or was that a dirt bike going by?
I think it was a dirt bike going by.
I don't know. We're going to find out when it starts to
Whoever
stink.
smelt it, dealt it.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right. So also on that show, we're going to play Are You Smarter Than a First Grader?
I got to tell you, some of those that I looked up as I'm doing research for that, they're pretty tough, man.
They are. They are math.
We do have a rule: no math.
They are.
Because we're neither one of us. We suck at
Yeah, math is. I was like, no math questions.
no math.
It's all. I'll tell you what. It's gonna be all geography.
It is
Science.
It is a ton of geography.
Know about your atoms and your neurons and your geography, because that's pretty much all the questions. The math ones, I'm like, I don't remember in first grade doing like, what do they call those math questions where it's a story math question?
Oh yeah.
I hate those ones. And the other ones they do in first graders are like nouns and verbs and action words. Like grammar is not one of my strong suits.
Actually, I'm really pretty good at grammar. I've been known as the grammar police, which really sucks. And you know, I was just complimented. I've been
the grammar police. You're one of them.
I was just complimented
one of them
by somebody on my grammar and how well I write. So I was just complimented. I mean, you know, it actually made me feel really, really good that person said these things about me.
See, I don't care enough to even fix my grammar.
I have had fantasies about that person. Anyways,
I'm going to start acting on some of my fantasies. There's some ladies out there that
they are.
would like to meet.
Jeff, are you going to wear your fishnets when you meet them?
Of course I will.
Okay.
I have fishnet underwear.
I think they... Well, I did.
Ball gags.
Wow, I really didn't need that.
Donkey shows. No.
Oh, my
sorry.
goodness. You know, the other thing that we're going to bring on the show next week is we're going to do the altar in the dirt. And in the altar in the dirt, we're going to talk about, you know, wrath, which is another thing that eats us alive. It's one of those 7 things.
I love wrath.
You know,
I still have it.
It's, you know, it's all about the fire you keep feeding it, you know. And, you know, the thing is, you know, just a little teaser. But most people think that wrath is about anger.
Feel my wrath, Matt Gutka.
You know, yelling, fighting, you know, road rage, broken walls, harsh words, you know, things like that. And the truth is sometimes it is, but the bottom line is that wrath is far deeper than anger, because anger usually isn't the problem. Usually anger is the smoke and wrath is the fire.
Yeah, anger is the
underneath
symptom.
the smoke.
Right.
It's the fire underneath smoke. So that's what we're going to talk about, you know, next week on the altar in the dirt is wrath. So I really pray and I hope that you can all come back and join us again for that, because I think it's going to be really, really, this is going to be another out of the park show.
Then we're also going to do, I got one more segment.
Yeah.
I haven't told you about yet, but we're going to do Mentally Ill in America with the 1950s freakouts.
And I think that's good. I think that's a really good thing. We haven't done a mentally health in America segment in a while. So to bring that little segment back for a little bit, I think that's a great idea. This is going to be really...
It'll be interesting, because what we're freaking out about today with AI and robots and computers, in the 1950s, they had similar freakouts, but different. And I think you guys are going to dig it, because some of it's pretty funny, what people thought about in the 50s. Hey, Robin mentioned that I should wear my kilt.
Absolutely. I think you should. You know, and
tomorrow, Robin.
And Mrs. Stibbs said, you know, how do you expect to catch one of them chicks if you're not wearing your fishnets?
Exactly.
So thank you, Miss Stibbs.
I knew you liked it, Miss Stibbs.
KK said they will do a bumper and send it to us. She thought that they had. So check your files, Jeff. But she said they would be happy to do one, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I would love one. I think that'd be fantastic. But something where like, this is the rising fawn. We are here with hell on our chest. That'd be cool.
You know, Rockin' Robin, when you ask for help for certain things, like, for instance, your comment was about anger. If you ask for patience, God's not going to give you patience. He's going to give you opportunities to practice the patience he's already given you.
He's going to give you major obstacles to get there.
So if you
Trust
pray,
me.
if you pray about being relieved of your anger, what he's going to do is give you opportunities to practice not being angry.
Yeah, he's going to test you.
The truth of the matter is, that's how it works, because he's already given us everything that we need to be a functional. To be functional in the creation the way he created us. We just continue to, wait for it, fall short.
Sure.
We all have hurts, habits, and hang-ups, and those are the things that hurt us, and those are the things that bring us down. But never, ever, ever Never pray for patience, because he's only going to give you opportunities for patience. Never, ever, ever pray to be relieved of anger, because what he will do is give you opportunities to practice not being angry.
Yeah, I suggest not asking God for any of those things, to be honest with you. I asked for strength, and I have had the worst year of my life trying to keep myself above water with many different things. Although it's taught me to be stronger, I suggest against it. I'll never ask God again. To be honest with you, I won't. I mean, it's been so hard.
Realistically, look, if we believe that God is God, right?
Oh, I totally do.
If we believe that God is God, whatever form you take or whatever you want to call him, it's all the same thing, right? If we truly believe that God is God, then doesn't he already know what we need?
Probably so. And asking for it's not going to really make a difference,
So,
in my opinion.
so here's the thing. What if your prayer in the morning when you woke up was nothing more than please? And what if your prayer when you go to bed at night was nothing more than thank you?
I'll be honest with you, Rob. That is actually when I go to sleep, I say thank you. I say thank you all the time, especially when I drive somewhere. I'll touch my rosary and thank him.
No, you touch your rosary, your rosemary at work.
Yeah, touch my
Your
rosemary.
rosemary is touched at work. You touch a rosary at home.
Don't even get me started on what I'm touching.
So, I mean, really, that's what it boils down to. I mean, if you really, really think about it, everything we need to know about life we learned before kindergarten, and it's in 3 little words: please and thank you.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just happy to live my life and go on the path that he has me on the path. I don't question really anything. I don't ask for anything. I'm just enjoying the ride because, like I said before, this is nothing more than a playground, and I'm going to play as much as I can.
And I think that's important. You know, I truly believe that we're here to learn how to unlearn. We are here to learn how to unlearn the behaviors that have come to us through what the traditional church calls the original sin, you know, that bite of the apple or whatever, you know, which is just a metaphor. But we are here to unlearn all those things that corrupted us in the beginning. And those things that corrupted us in the beginning, if you read that story of the creation, you will find every one of those 7 things that eat us alive.
Sure, I agree with that.
You will find every single one of them. Especially if you read the expanded version of the story of creation that includes Lilith.
You know, that's something that we should talk about again in the future. Some more Lilith. Let's get out of here, man.
We should get out of here. We have one more song, Jeff.
We do have one more song.
We have one more song. Who are we going to play?
I saved the best for last, maybe.
Did you play one more or is there 2 more?
I have just one more.
Just one more. Okay, one more song. Good.
We have just one more. Okay? This is Fast Rich. The song is called Sweet Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'll see you guys Monday on the PSA. Bad Mondays. I'm calling it Up Periscope. It's got a little...
Bad Mondays up Periscope? Or
it's Bad Mondays, but...
Or is it still the Outlaw Radio Show? Or the Outlaw PSA?
It's Outlaw PSA. It's Bad Monday.
Okay.
And I'm calling this show The Periscope. I'm going to share with you what it's about after this show is over. But there's hidden meaning behind it.
That's incredible.
I know you know what I'm thinking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I digress. It's been a great show.
It's been a great show. Jeff, thank you for
so much,
having
man.
me back
Good
again
times.
this week. It's been awesome.
Good times.
Outlaws, we love you. And as always, Jeff and I wish you love, peace, gratitude, great music, and may the Lord bless you and keep you.
Oh, yeah. Please like, subscribe, and share. That's all we ask for. I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Good morning, King Aaron.
Good morning,
Thanks
King
for
Aaron.
joining us.
Very nice.
Oh, have you on your knees. She'll set you free, just a sweet thing. She likes it, ha. Oh, just a sweet thing. She likes it, ha, ha, ha. Sweet